All right, guys, welcome back to the show. Today, I want to talk to you about why putting more money into the market is not going to make you a more profitable trader. Now, it's something that we need to talk about because I get a lot of DMs, but I mean really a lot. Like I get at least 5, 6, 7 DMs like this in a week. Like, I need more money. I need this giveaway. I got ragged and I just need to get back into the market. Like, you know, that's a very junkie-like behavior, and I'm just being very honest with you. And I think this will help you if you also feel like you need more money and you just can't have enough money to trade with. And I think it's just going to help you because it helped me tremendously through me becoming a profitable trader. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Fefe. I bring you the best alpha on my X, but also I'm live on Crypto Live every single day, giving you free alpha. And you can just go into my profile. There's a link in the description. I suggest you do and just scroll through. Made 50% this week. Shared every single trade that I took. And it's not only me who's making all these profits from the shows completely for free. I don't have a membership. I don't have anything, but also a bunch of community members here. So go and check that out. But it took me a long time to actually become profitable. So I've been in crypto since 2016. I've been trading since 2018, and I've been full-time crypto 2020. And so I couldn't really become consistently profitable until like 2022, 2023-ish. And so the reason why I say that is because it's a long process. And throughout this process, I liquidated so many accounts, like you have no idea. And I was just pouring back money into the market. And when I get DMs saying like, give me this Bitfunded account, give me that giveaway or this or that, I realized that I just see myself in these up and coming traders. And so my story is the following very shortly that will probably help you as well. That when I got liquidated on an account, what I did was I took more money from my savings and put it in the account, and then I traded with that and I got liquidated, and I went to my savings again. I sold my spot and I was putting it back into my account. If you recognize this behavior, that is a problem because that's an addiction. And I'm a very big believer in ayahuasca, Mother Ayahuasca, and I went to a retreat a couple of times, and on my last retreat, 2 retreats ago, she told me that I am an addict when it comes to trading. Why? Because I'm just putting money back instead of learning. And then I realized that it's like when you are a neurosurgeon and you're learning to become a neurosurgeon, right? Do surgeries on patients. When you have a patient that dies you're under the surgery, you don't say, okay, bring in the other patient, bring in the next patient, and I'm going to practice again. No, you go back and you study. You read the books. You practice on the machine. You try to do everything you can for another year or 2 years to not get into the same situation. And then bring up another patient and try again. And if that patient dies, what do? You don't call for another patient. You go back to the drawing board. You go back to learning. Now, it's super easy to get into trading, and it's super easy to just spend money and be like, hey, I'm just going to take my savings, I'm going to put it in because I'm practicing. And I told it to someone, I'm like, you don't need money to keep practicing. And he's like, how do I practice? And it's very, very simple. Couple of things you can do. One is you have TradingView. You can literally just get onto TradingView, and the best thing you can do to yourself is the following. One, find yourself a strategy. I don't care what you use. You can trade trend lines, you can trade indicators. I trade market structure because I think that works. I trade small money concepts because I think that works. I trade with market makers and the direction of the smart money because I think that works. If you follow my content, if you come to the shows, again, there's a link in the description to everything, or you just follow my X, you know this. But whatever strategy you choose to do, that's fine. But choose that strategy. Now, let's say your strategy is, I'm just gonna say something very simple because probably like, I'm gonna tell you, okay, let's do this. My strategy is, one of the parts of my strategy is that I'm waiting for a 50% retrace on the daily, right? So I have a 50% retrace. When I see the 50% retrace, I'm gonna get in on a higher high on the hourly chart, right? And so I'm gonna wait for a higher high on an hourly chart, and I'm gonna get into the position. If that is my strategy, the only thing I have to do when I know my strategy is simply go back on the chart and analyze every single time this happened. Whether you trade an indicator cross, or a MACD cross, whatever that is, whether you trade a trend line break, whatever you want to do, make sure you go back and you analyze and you back test your strategy. If my strategy is that I'm waiting for, let's say I'm on the 4-hour chart, and my strategy is that I'm waiting for a higher high on the 4-hour chart to get in. Let's say this was a high. I didn't run through this because I just want to give you the idea. I give you so many trading strategies on the 100x Club as well, which is my trading channel. Again, everything in the description you will find. But this is rather just to open your eyes about an idea behind I need more money to keep trading. So if this is a 4-hour high and I'm running for a scalp trade here, would this have worked for me? Yes, because there is a 4-hour high break. I would get in. I would have made money. Good. What's the next high? Well, this is the next high. If I get in here and put my stop loss here, would that work for me? Yes. So that's 2 out of 2. And then I can just continue going and start looking for opportunities. Here, for example, this is a high. This is something I trade as well. Close below is called the market structure shift. I don't want to get into details. But what it means, high, if I got in here, I put my stop loss here, would I have made money? Yes. Okay, let's go further here. And then I go... I just want to find out. I just want to find a stop loss here. Let's say I get in here and I put my stop loss here. I wouldn't do it, but let's say I do it. Would I have made money? No. So this is a no. And then I will know that, okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 trades when it happened in the past 3-4 months, and those 4 trades, 3 was profitable, 1 was not. So then you understand your strategy. Then what you can do is that you can start actually practicing on a lower time frame or on a higher time frame. Start practicing your strategy. If you have a trading view, you can just go back and you can use this replay feature. I can go back to any time in the history, and then I just simply go here and I go, okay, so what would I have done here? Is this, well, this was here a 4-hour high, so I would have gotten in here, stop loss here, I would have made money, fine. And then I just play it. And then I just played. And okay, this is a 4-hour high. I would get in here. Yes, stop loss here. Would I make money? Okay, where would I get out? What would be my exit? Why would I exit? What would be triggering my exit? What would be triggering me to actually add to the position? Like, you have to think through, okay, I would get out here. I would have made money. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to continue doing this. And then you backtest your strategy. You can also do this if you don't want to pay for premium on TradingView. You can also do this just by simply scrolling. It's very simple. You just scroll here. It's not as convenient, but if you don't have money, you can do this. You scroll here and you be like, okay, what would have happened here? Well, for me, this was a high. I would have gotten in here probably. So I would have made money. Okay, I would still hold this. Until what time? And then you just scroll it yourself. Okay, I would have been stopped out. This is a no. So that's one time I was stopped out. Then when you have done that, you have to understand risk management. I have a playlist down in the description. Go and look that as well. I do give you a lot of trading education on the 100x Club, but I do have a playlist here as well on a lot of trading stuff. So you have to understand your risk management. And then when you understand all this, without putting any dollar in there, you can still start, and then people say, oh yeah, but I can't because I have to practice on the exchange. I don't know how it works. And it's very simple. You can go onto an exchange and you can, like Blowfin, non-KYC, available worldwide, great fees. And there is an opportunity if you trade on my link, there's a link in the description, you sign up and you trade $1 million volume in a month, you have an opportunity to win a 30-minute consultation with me. So there's a link in the description, try out Blowfin. But what I wanted to say is that you can go on, for example, Blowfin, you can go into futures and you can click on demo trading. You don't need to have real money to actually start trading. Okay, so you can come here. It will tell you that this is a demo trading. Now it supports a unified trading account. So, but it is a demo account, and then you can come here and you can start trading. You have $50,000 play money. That means I can literally just put a trade here. Like I can, it's a limit order. Let me just market order. Like I can literally put a limit order here, and it looks exactly as the real thing. And you can practice. So if you go here and you follow your strategy here, you can even do a scalping strategy. I'll give you a strategy if you want at the end of the show. But you can even do a scalping strategy and be like, hey, if I do this, I go out down on a 5-minute chart, and if I see a 1-minute higher high, I'm just giving you one of my scalping strategies here. If I see a 1-minute higher high, I'm gonna get in. Then you just go onto the demo account. If you don't have money, it's free to sign up. It literally costs you nothing, and you get a sign-up bonus. If you have like $100, you can get back $50 on just simply depositing $100. Like, it's so simple. And then you can use that money to trade with. It's a no-brainer. Anyway, you can go on here and you can practice. You can just practice on here without any restrictions or without any risk. I can literally just take, I'm just gonna show you here. I can literally just take, let me go on here. I'll take 100x leverage, 50x leverage position, and I can literally go on my account, $30,000, buy. It allows me to do that. It allows me to do that because it's a demo account. So and if you lose it, nothing happens because you're practicing. But once you do this, you can go onto the real account. You can just go here, you can go futures, and it will show you the exact same interface, and you'll be able to trade. So what the most important part of this video, and I want to keep it very short, is that if you think you need money to trade, you're mistaken. You can use TradingView for just to try and get your strategy right. You can watch all the material in the description. You can follow me on X. I share everything. You can check out the 100X Club for lots of trading tutorials. So you don't need money to start practicing. You can just read them, watch them, and practice on TradingView. And then you can go on to 𝗏𝗏, for example, that you can start trading on demo. And once you understand all this, one thing is certain, which was very difficult for me to understand, and that is that money will come. I personally say this, if you can come, for example, to 𝗏𝗏 and do a demo trading that I showed you, and you can prove to me, you can send me a proof. Let me just get out of this position here because I just showed it as a test. So if you, I'm bringing myself close here. I wanted to do this. I pushed the wrong button. So what very difficult for me to understand is that money will come. If you can come to me and you can say, hey, I practiced on 𝗏𝗏, here is my profitability on the demo account for the past 6 months, and I was profitable every single month. This is my drawdown. This is my analysis. And if you can come to me like this, I guarantee you that you can find someone. I'm not saying I'm going to give you money, but I might even give you money. Just DM me your results, and I might even be interested in investing in you, because if you are able to prove to yourself and you're able to prove to me or to anybody else that you actually are a profitable trader, it's going to be much easier to get funds. But if you always wait for funds to come so you can practice and lose more, and then just work more to have more funds to put in the account and practice on it and lose more, you're just going to end up like me, which turned out to be good, but I lost well over $300,000 before I became consistently profitable. Like, it's a rough ride. So yeah, guys, I hope this video gave you a little bit of value here. Very important, keep in mind, get your strategy right. Practice, 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 practice. You can practice on a demo account, but firstly, understand that you don't need to spend crazy amount of money trying to make it. Trading is a long game, and it will take you a long time to get it right. But once you get it right, it's life-changing. It's life-changing. I literally showed you this, and the reason why I'm very happy that people listen and come to the shows is because I literally gave you these shows. People who watch the show, I took these shorts on the show, 10x, 130%. This one, fart coin. People were like, what do you think about fart coin? I looked at it, it's a short, 100% on 10x leverage. Render, 72%. Like, I took all these trades on the shows with you. So it is going to happen. You have to believe it's going to happen. Look at this here, for example. There's this guy here. I just saw it. Feels good to be on the right side. Thanks, Fefe. Look at this. This guy's making 108% on Beam. He's taking already his own trades. SPX, Fartcoin as well with me. Super. Like, it's like, anyway, guys, truly appreciate you. Please take this to the heart. If you want more awful like this, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Check out my X in the description. Come to my daily live shows on Crypto Live. There is going to be a description. A link in the description as well. And yeah, take care. And I believe I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.